Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here none other than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, whatever that's supposed to be all about. These are, this is not good stuff because kids are being used as marketing pawns for companies like this that make these trading card games and the trading cards that go with them. And it's really not good for children to, all this shit, it's just bullshit. It's there to make money out of children. And children, the children just get really upset if they don't get what they want. And that's what these companies, like the company that puts this together, I don't know what it's called, and basically they just care about money and they don't care about the children or the parents who have to deal with this shit. And it's just so much what they call pester power. And we're going to move that down a bit, and we're going to move it up a bit. Colours look nice in that. But yeah, it's really like full-on pester power, this stuff. Children wanting this and wanting that, especially when they don't get the cards that they want. How are they supposed to know that this is like a form of gambling, hoping to find that rare card? And it's really quite annoying the way it's marketed with such ferocity like that. These adults don't care what they're doing to the children. They don't care what they're doing with the relationship they're having with their parents. The parents can't always afford to buy every time the child says, "Mommy, I want this." And it's just wrong. Why should children be treated like marketing pawns? It's just disgusting. But what can you do, folks? These companies don't care. I'm going to enlarge it more on the horizontal. But they don't care. They don't seem to care, and they don't consider how important relationships are with children and parents. They just want to make money. They're just money fuckers. They're just money fucked. I have no respect for them, folks. These people who market this shit aggressively. And this is all about pester power. Children don't typically make money. They might get pocket money off their parents, but that's about it. But it's just ridiculous what parents have to put up with these stupid money fucked idiots that make this shit. They're just laughing all the way to the fucking bank at the expense of the parents and the children involved. I actually think maybe another background colour would be better than yellow. I think magenta. Don't know how that's going to look. But yeah, this is just ridiculous, these aggressive campaigns to get children to buy the product, and it's expensive. And yeah, I actually think the yellow looks better than the magenta. The magenta just looks shit house, actually. But yeah, it's really quite a ridiculous way that these companies just want to make money off the backs of children. They don't seem to care. To me, it's child abuse. It equates to child abuse. It's just not acceptable, folks. It's just not acceptable. They should make it illegal. That's come up looking better, I do think. It looks a bit too... I don't know which ones I like the better. Oh, I don't like that one. It's got the magenta. But this one, I don't know. I like... That's the other one before I changed it to magenta. I think this looks really quite nice, actually. So we're trying to make something nice out of a piece of shit, basically. Something interesting. But everything's about money making these days, folks. Just make no mistake. It shouldn't be like that, but it's become that way. That everything's about revenue, everything's about profit. It's not about loving your job or caring for the human race. And I didn't notice that piece of signage at the top there. I do think I'm going to change that. I'm going to move it up a bit. But basically, I really get sick to hell of this shit. Sick to fuckery that these money fuckers have control over children and the parents. That the parents have to fucking move with these bitches, these bitchy money fuck types who just care about themselves and their bloody profits. Bloody. It's almost like they got blood on their hands with this shit. It really does. It really looks like it, folks. It really does. It looks really bad. Really nasty shit. I do wonder if maybe I'm going to do some more work on the hue. Maybe take out some of the red. See how we go with that. Yeah, that looks interesting. Unfortunately, we've cut the top of that off by cutting away that lettering there, but it may not be such necessarily a bad thing. And we're just going to enlarge it more here again because the writing is showing. This is a tricky one, folks. Just got to try and check the colours. I do think that looks a bit too blendy. It looks too green. I don't like it. And of course, this is not the only type of product or brand of product that gets child abuse advertising. Most toys rely on that, and I do like the colour in that. Most toy companies and that rely on this dreadful pester power advertising, using children as marketing pawns. And basically, yeah, they rely on that That's just typical of the industry. And then, of course, you got those so-called skill tester machines. And children, how do children know that they're not going to get the toy? They're not likely to get the toy out of it. You know, and I saw a child looking at one of those infernal devices. And, you know, I just fucking feel so angry that that adults should know better. Adults should never lead little children astray. That is just so disgusting. You know, those skill tester machines should be banned. You know, they shouldn't be allowed to be in public places where little children see the toys inside. So, you know, I wish I could do something to fuck these people up, to ruin their fucking profits. Honestly, I don't care what they think about me. I don't care about them. You know, they're profiteers and marketeers, and they're just bullshit. They're just full of shit. And I hope fucking karma gets them, folks. I hope something happens that it comes to bite them on the bum. These bitches, these money fuckers. Yeah, money fuckers. I hope you're fucking satisfied, hey? Leading little children astray, that's child abuse, fucktards. Child abuse! Child fucking abuse, folks. Make no mistake. Child abuse. I won't stand for it, folks. But we're trying to make something interesting out of this shit anyway. Anyway, that's come up looking quite a treat. I do wonder if maybe should we do a switcheroo or maybe leave it like that? That's a hard one to answer. I don't like those horizontal bits there. That might spoil it, so I think we can call it quits. I might just see if I can out the company on this packaging, see if I can find it's Pokemon. We all know it's Pokemon, but who makes Pokemon? So, who makes Pokemon? Nintendo. Okay, it's basically fucking Nintendo. Okay, a gaming company. Okay, Nintendo. Okay, there you go. Bullshit. Big company, big corporation. Fuck yous. And if you don't like it, sue me, Nintendo. I don't care. I'm smarter than you, bitch. Go fuck yourselves, cunts. You and your fucking child abuse pest of power advertising, go fuck yourselves. Go to hell, bitches. Fuck yous. Gotta go.